Hello at Work.
Beautiful and pleasant good morning to you, my viewers out there on the TV station Unity TV and the radio station Unity 93.3 FM Jurors. I welcome you warmly to another edition of the program Hello at Work, a program that brings you trending issues on social media. My name is Sani Ibrahim, and like it has always been 2 days, I'm alone in the studio. Hope the program will get you entertained and inform you of things you do not know happening on social media. We have trending stories on social media, a lot of them. Just like I always say, if you have your data, you always keep yourself busy. There's no dull moment as long as you have your data on your phone and your phone is fully charged. You can go to various platforms of the social media and entertain yourself, either by watching videos of funny people or reading articles that will empower and impact your life. Alright, you can go, because of the discussion, you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV Jurors, like us and drop your comment, and I'll take your comments directly on the program. Now we have this particular story that I decide to pick 1, 2, 3 for your listening. During the course of our discussion, the number for you to send in your text message is 08037497127, 08037497127, 08037497127, and later on I will disclose the number for you to call us in and contribute your quota of the topics we've discussed so far. Alright, our first story reads: Bloody weekend in Benue, 22 killed in rival gang war. Now, no fewer than 22 persons have been killed in Chito and Tioakosi community of Okum local government area of Benue State following a rival gang fight and attack on a drinking spot. Now, it was gathered from sources in the area that the gang supremacy fight, which erupted weekend in Chito community between the notorious criminal armed groups known as Chain Gang and Full Fire, left about 15 persons dead, while several others sustained gunshot wounds. Now, one of the sources said that the killings at Tioakosi settlement was perpetrated by armed men who stormed a drinking spot in the village and opened fire on unsuspecting customers at the bar. He said he could not readily confirm if the attack at Tioakosi was an extension of the Chito fight, but noted that the suspension among the locals was that the supremacy fight was fast spreading in the communities of the council. Now, one of the sources explained during a fight for supremacy between kingpins of crime in Okum Council, they are known as Chain and Full Fire gangs with their operational base located in the council. Now, both groups are looking for each other's necks. Full Fire employed the services of another bandit group to help kill the Chain gang, which got wind of the plan and laid ambush for them. They opened fire and killed all of them. Some persons claimed that 10 persons were killed in the bloody fight, while others said they counted 15 bodies. But it was an internal fight for supremacy among gangs and not a communal crisis. In fact, the locals ran away because they feared for their lives. They feared that in the course of the reprisal, they might be affected despite being innocent. It was gathered that after the Chito bloody fight on Friday evening, a gang of armed men Saturday evening stormed the drinking spot at Tioakosi village and opened fire on the customers at the bar, killing 7 persons and injuring several bodies. He said, though we cannot say for sure that it was an extension of the supremacy fight, but we cannot rule it out because we cannot tell who belongs to whatever groups anymore. Okum has become something else. We are all living in fear as we speak because we cannot tell who is who among our local boys. Contacted the police public relations officer Catherine Anene said she was yet to receive information on the incident. Now, you see, the good thing about it is that the community members actually know who are involved in one gang or the other, though they cannot differentiate. This person belongs to this gang or this person belongs to this. But yes, definitely, we know who they are. If you know who they are, then why can't you report them to the nearest security? Can't you avail information to security so that they can curtail these kind of things? People are innocent. So at times when these clashes happen, people who are innocent, who know nothing about it, tend to get affected. And like I always say here, if the female gender are always at the receiving end, the mothers are always at the receiving end. If your son is killed, you are made to bear that pain for the rest of your life because he's no longer coming back. And if your husband happens to be a victim of circumstance also, you are made to suffer as a widow. So even if the men are not going to speak up, why can't the women stand to their feet and do the right thing? You see, when a child does things that is wrong, and you as a parent tend to keep mute of that, you are indirectly supporting that child, and by so doing, he himself thinks that you are in support of what he is doing, and he will continue doing it continuously without feeling any remorse of the pain you are going through. Yes, we give birth to children. Yes, these children have been given birth to. Definitely, they have parents. It's not like they just fell from the tree. No, someone definitely gave birth to them. And if their parents are no longer alive, they have relatives. Call their attention. They need to do the right thing. If not, you report them to the security agency. We cannot just support violence, because when these attacks happen, we have reprisal attack afterwards. So you see, it's not the best thing. It's not the best thing for you to actually keep mute of things that are happening. Most of the times, as parents, we need to take the hard decision. Yes, I know it's not easy for you to actually walk up to the security agency and avail information regarding your word, because he is involved. One thing with this gang issue is that once someone is in, there's no going out. I don't know how the Gen Zs tend to get themselves involved in all those situations. The 21st century generation need to do better for themselves. We as humans, humanity always comes first. If you are going to do the fighting and you are going to just kill yourself, is something different. But when innocent lives are being affected, is another different thing entirely. And may the souls of the dead rest in peace, and we sincerely condole the families of the dead ones. Actually, now I'll move from at the course of our discussion, as I earlier told you, the number for you to actually send in your text message is 08037497127, 08037497127. You can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV, like us, and also kindly drop your comment, and I'll take your comments directly on the program. Afterwards, I'll issue out numbers for you to call in, but for now, the number for SMS is 08037497127, 08037497127. Let's move to our second story quickly before we go for the break in few minutes. Soldiers rescue woman from committing suicide in Lagos Lagoon. Now, Nigerian Army soldiers operating under 81 Division have successfully prevented a suicide attempt by one Mrs. Francisca Spark, who plunged into the Lagos Lagoon around 81 Division Officers Mess, Marina, Lagos, in an attempt to take her own life. Acting Deputy Director, Army Public Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Olabisi Ayeni, made this known on Monday in a statement. He said the troops of 65 Battalion NA deployed at the officers' mess who cited Mrs. Park quickly used their military riverine skills and ingenuity to rescue her. She was given first aid and stabilized by the battalion medical team. After stabilization, the family was contacted and she was handed over to her husband, one Mr. Spark Ogene Ovie, residing at Awoyaya, Lagos. Now, the General Officer commanding GOC H1 Division, NA Major General Muhammad Takoti Usman, has commended the soldiers for being observant and for their ingenuity, courage, and gallantry. Now, the GOC said he is pleased that soldiers brought their training in disaster management to bear in such a critical situation that could have claimed the life of a fellow citizen. Now, Major General Usman, who said such an operation is a military operation other than war conducted during emergencies or natural disasters, affirmed that troops have been trained to support leading agencies during emergencies. He assures residents of Nigerian the NA's commitment to protect them and their properties even during emergencies. Now, the cause of her actually taking her life has not been disclosed because it happened just today. It happens today. So, listener out there, what do you think will actually make a fellow human being take his life? You see, difficulty in life and also having problems, I think is natural. It's just part of life. It's something that just flows. You don't have control over that thing because it comes naturally. Most of the times you tend to keep yourself away. You don't want to involve yourself in situations so that you don't land yourself in trouble. But at times trouble keep finding you. But we just hope that when it finds you, it should be minor. Not a trouble that will actually lead you to suicide. Suicide is a very, very dangerous to be, I myself am scared of death. Seriously. So I can't imagine myself, trying or cooking something up for me to actually take my life. This life is very, very sweet. Problems is part of life and it is natural. You are not the only person undergoing such a situation. Before you, others have come to pass. There is nothing that happened on this earth that you are the first person that it happens to. No. It happens to many before you. With prayers and good hope, I think we can actually scale through. There is no bump that you cannot actually jump if you have hope and you are prayerful. I hope that Mrs. Park will not go back to another side of the lagoon to actually take her life, because it's risky and it's not advisable at all. Suicide is the last option one can take in life. No. No one will support you to actually take your own life. No matter how bad the situation is. We have a lot of people who actually do things that are bad. They underwent trial and they are in prison. Some of them have been sentenced for life imprisonment, but at least they are living another life somewhere else. Oh, actually prompt you, that some few months back we've read a story here where a particular person actually, because there's too much of credit, this and that person couldn't pay back. Suicide is not an option. If you kill yourself, your family will still pay that debt. So it's better for the owner of that money to come and arrest me, just take me to police custody, and at the end of the day, things will resolve. Definitely my family will come to my aid. But suicide, no, it's not an option. It's not don't even think about it for once, to be candid. Yes, this life is so sweet, and there are a lot of people who cherish your presence, who love you so much around you. Just look around and you'll see a lot of happy and loving people around you. The economic situation is not helping. Yes, but are you the only person? No. You see? High cost of food prices. Yes. Are you the only person? No. Money is not coming in. Yes. Are you the only person? No. A lot of people during the COVID-19 have lost their jobs and they have to switch to other jobs. You have a lot of menial jobs. Once you just drop that pride you have, keep it aside, you will find yourself something doing tangible. No matter the kind of work I do, as far as it puts food on my table, I don't think I have a problem with that. You don't mind what other people will say. Other people will always talk. Even if you are the richest man on earth, they'll always talk about you. Definitely. So find yourself something doing and, move on. It's far more better than that. Even if you're walking in the streets, just keep your ears mute as if you are just deaf and dumb. Don't mind what they say. As far as you know what you're doing and it keeps food on your table, you have a little change to put in your pocket, I think it's more better. At times you find people doing some work that, they are just doing it for the passion they have for that work. It's not as if what they get out of that work is something to talk home about. No. They just do it because they have that passion for that particular job. And they don't even mind because the job is not paying well. Because they are doing what they love to do. Likewise, some people might take a particular job. They don't like that job, but it pays. As far as it pays, that is what matters. You always start somewhere. You always start somewhere. The richest people you know on earth started somewhere. And if you hear their history and their story, you will be amazed. A lot of people just think, wow, why am I not even giving birth to in a rich family? No, they have their own problems. As you heard, the rich also cry. They have their own problems. Better you serve as a poor man. You even lie down at the lavender of your house and you pass the night there. Nobody will even care about you. Honestly. So, you are not the only person. You are not the only person. Just keep yourself cheered, be happy, and things will go as smoothly as it is expected. Not for you to actually, think suicide as an option. No matter the situation. I don't know how grave the issue is or how great it is, but definitely you are not the only person. With prayer and hope, things will run for the better. Now we'll quickly take our third story that reads, over 200 police officers for mental health education. Now, recognizing the importance of mental health among the armed forces, police, and other paramilitary bodies, particularly in the dwindling economy, the Mind Management Foundation is targeting over 200,000 members of the Nigerian Police Force for mental health awareness training in Lagos. Mind Management Foundation, a non-governmental organization that provides remedies to issues bordering mental health, said a program was designed to assist the government in tackling the societal menace. Flagging off the training at the Lagos command, the director of the foundation, Barrister Arinze Emmanuel, at an event to mark the 2023 World Mental Health Day, described mental health as a critical issue that affects people of all ages. Emmanuel said, with an estimated statistics of 1 in every 4 people in the society, mental health remains the root cause of suicide. She said our organization is embarking on a road tour to take this awareness campaign to 200,000 policemen and women nationwide. Our vision is to take this training to all the barracks in the nation with a day of training on awareness drives about these societal menaces. This reach will go a long way towards touching the lives of not only our police officers who would attend the training, but also members of their families and friends. This is possible because at the end of the training, the mindset of the officers would have changed for the better. He added, aside from training the officers, the foundation also intends to set up a counseling and mental health correctional center in each of the police barracks and offices in all 36 states of Nigeria, starting with all the police commands in Lagos State. He also called on government and corporate bodies to help them in the fight against the dangerous trend. Also, the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Assistant Inspector General of Police, Mr. Idowu Owohunwa, said, the Nigerian police is happy and fully supports its mental health awareness training since most Nigerian police officers serving in active service are in their prime. They are susceptible to depression and PTSD. Programs for the creation, implementation, assessment, and supervision of psychotherapy services are required for young police officers and their families. These will not only go a long way to boost the morale of the police officers who attend the training, but also further allow them to become more upbeat and committed to their jobs and tasks, he added. He called on the police personnel to give them the necessary support when it calls on their division. I think this is a welcome idea. I think this is what a lot of Nigerians have been calling the government to actually do since the protest of #SARS. A lot of the security agencies, Nigerians, have been calling on the government to actually put up an organization or agency that can actually checkmate, the mental health condition of these officers. We have a lot of disorders. Not just the mental disorder, this and that. No. We have, things that, like I always say, it's not everybody you see walking on the street that is normal. No. Some people are just not okay upstairs. Some might not just be on the right hole. And yes, if these organizations if these NGOs, that's the mind management, are going to do this for the Nigerian police and other sister agencies, I think it's a thumbs up for them, because they are really, really going to help. Because we have situations where you see a police officer cracking his gun and just shooting sporadically on the air, and before you know it, stray bullets will now kill someone somewhere, and before you know it, they just misfired. It's not normal. It's not normal. So I hope they will give them the maximum support they need from them to actually, put their mindset in place 100% to actually listen and acquire what is expected of them during the course of the training. And yes, it will extend its hands to their families, because when someone actually undergoes a particular training, when he comes back, it is expected that he will come back a changed person. Some things have been impacted, even if he knows, then he's been reminded of, and he's been taught how and the way to actually make use of what he actually knows, put it into practice. At times you would talk back at somebody, and someone will say things that are wrong to you, and if you just remember your home training, you remember your home upbringing, you tend to just keep mute from talking to that person, not because you lack words to actually reply back, no, but because two wrongs cannot actually make a right at a particular moment. Yes, two wrongs can never make a right. When one is, if there's fire close by, then definitely the other person can be ice, so that the fire cannot actually burn the ice. No, it's not possible. It's rather, when the fire comes to the ice, it will quench off. And you see, peace of mind has been given. Like I said, you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like us and drop your comment, and I'll take your comments directly on the program. You can actually send us your text message on the number 080-3749-7127. 08037497127. And we have just a message here, and he's from Saddam Yunus. He says, hello Unity FM radio station. Hello Mrs. Rukaya, good morning. The issue of insecurity in northern Nigeria are going higher. Seriously, government have to do the needful and her obligation to her citizens. I hope we find lasting peace in Nigeria, not just the north alone. The security issue, just like we always say, we hope that the agencies that are responsible in curtailing this particular situation will actually stand up to their feet and actually do the needful for Nigerians. Every blessed day, a lot of kidnapping is going on, a lot of stealing, farmer harder issue, all of that, and banditry, terrorism. We hope, just as we are always hopeful and we are prayerful, Nigeria will change for the better. The North shall have peace, and Nigeria also shall have peace. The number for you to send in your text is 08037497127, 08037497127, and you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like us and drop your comment on the program we've discussed so far. Quickly, after the break, I'll issue outlines for you to actually call us in and comment on any of the 3 stories we've discussed so far. And the number for you to call us after the break is 070-3235-3315, 070-3235-3315. And the number for text is 080-3749-7127, 080-3749-7127. I'll be going on a music and commercial break with the men on council. Do not go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hello at work. Stay calm, keep hustling, and live life to the fullest.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Get ready to stay up to date while being entertained.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money. You are so unbothered as long as they pay. just business, all about the money. You know they're on a fast lane, but you've got business to run. So you look away the other way.
It concerns you. It a kill love, it a kill dreams. It a land people for jail. War against drug abuse.
Unity TV. Unity.
I was the head boy in my primary school, senior prefect and best graduating student in my secondary school, but drug abuse almost ruined my life.
I was on an average of 2 grams of cocaine per day.
I was taking 8 ampoules of pentazosine daily.
European shisha, cocaine.
I became a user, a dealer, and a gangster.
I saw other users drowning. I knew I didn't want to be like them, but I was already trapped.
My family disowned me.
My employment was terminated.
I sold my car, sold my house. I'll go out well-dressed and return shoeless, shirtless in exchange for drugs.
I was seeing things that were not real, and I once stabbed myself because I felt something crawling under my skin.
I contacted NDLEA and started therapy.
I spent 3 months in therapy.
I spent 8 months.
It's easy to relapse, but your mind has to be stronger than the cravings.
Drugs does not love you. You are not the one using drugs. Drugs are the one using you. Say no to drug abuse.
Unity. Unity TV. Unity.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Get ready to stay up to date while being entertained.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Get ready to stay up to date while being entertained.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. Some love. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money. You are so unbothered as long as they pay. Say it's just business, all about the money. You know they're on a fast lane, but you've got business to run. So you look away the other way.
It concerns you. It a kill love, it a kill dreams. It a land people for jail. War against drug abuse.
The music and commercials with the man on concert. If you're just tuning in, it's Hello at Work, a program that brings you trending issues on social media. We've discussed our first, second, and third stories so far on the program, and our first story reads, bloody weekend in Benue, 22 killed in rival gang war, and we have soldiers rescue woman from committing suicide in Lagos Lagoon. We also have over 200 police officers for mental health education. You know, that's a welcome idea. That's our last story, and I need you to call in and comment on any of the stories we've discussed so far. The number for you to call is 070-3235-3315. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Enenche from Tudunwada. How is Tudunwada this morning?
Tudunwada is fine. How is work?
Fine, we thank God. And how is yours?
Oh, thank God. You see, I don't know why people committing suicide. There's nobody that is suffering. There's nobody that is not suffering now. The situation that we met ourselves. You understand? So suicide is not an option.
Definitely.
I don't see reason of you killing yourself. If you have food to give your family, you can go and beg someone now. You understand? People are suffering. We're not quite sure people are suffering. Or must you kill yourself? You understand?
Yes.
Because if you don't have anything to provide for your family to eat, you can go and meet someone. Maybe definitely if you beg someone will render help to you. We don't quite sure people are suffering, but suicide is not an option. But you went and kill yourself, and this shows this insecurity. There's no day that I keep on praying on a daily basis that there's no day that I doesn't pray. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead, Enenche.
Yeah, there's no day that I don't pray. I'm praying to God on a daily basis. Let God touch the heart of those people just doing evil. Those bandits and those kidnappers, I pray that God will touch their hearts. Let them repent from their evil ways. Because the issue of this insecurity is only God that will help us. Have a nice day, please. My regards to Mercy and
Mr. Zax. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then Chair calling from Turunwada. Thank you. He says also that suicide is not an option. You are not the only person suffering, definitely. Hello, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Muhammad Marjire from Saminaka.
Muhammad Marjire from Saminaka. Welcome on board.
All
right, thank you so much, Muhammad Marjide from Saminaka. Another listener who says that he doesn't understand what I'm saying. He doesn't understand English, but he always calls to wish me well. Thank you so much, Muhammad Marjide from Saminaka. The number to still call again is 070 07032353315. And you can also send your text on the number 08037497127. 08037497127. Hello, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Abdul from MRT.
Abdul from MRT?
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, welcome on board, Abdul. Go ahead, I'm listening. All right, thank you so much, Abdul from MRT. Thank you so much. He also calls to wish me well. And this text message is saying, hello, good morning, HAJARKU presenter. I'm very happy listening to this program every day. My name is Shefiu Hamisu Rafingora Raham Award into local government area. Thank you so much, Shefiu Hamisu. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Wa alaikum assalam. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Nuruddin from Azurfa Ring Road. Welcome on board. Go ahead.
Although I didn't know what you are discussing about, I just say I try to greet all the unity fans and Muslim and Christian, everybody, all like to wish us good.
Hello. All right, thank you so much. He also called to wish us well, and we have this text that reads, good morning, presenter. I really appreciate your program. May God bless you, grant your heart desires. Amen. According to his riches and glory, in God's name. Amen. From Yusuf Umar Malgui in Gadabiu. Thank you so much, Umar Yusuf Malgui Gadabiu. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. All right, I can decipher what you are actually saying now. Please be audible when next you call. Hello, good morning. Okay. The number to still call is 070-3235-3315, 070-3235-3315, and the number for you to send in your text is 080-3749-7127, 080-3749-7127. You can also go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like us and drop your comment, and I will take your comments directly on the program. Hello. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Thank you. I know they are English.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Knowing fully well that a lot of people are listening, though their English is a bit, but definitely they are ardent listeners of the program, and I admire and love the courage they have, in just calling to issue out their own quota of message to the society or to the listeners out there. Thank you so much. The number for you to still call us is 070-3235-3315, 070-3235-3315. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, what's your name and where are you calling from?
And is Abdullahi Danzaki from Rikos.
Abdullahi Danzaki Rikos, welcome on board. Go ahead.
We have a problem in our society, Hajarkaya. We have problem of lack of roads.
Yes.
And then lack of water still to Hajarkaya. Please, we are asking for the government, please let them help us so that they will come and repairing this road. Please don't come and scatter it. Please, we need government to help us.
Okay.
Because the place is very dangerous, it's very distant for our society. Please, we are begging for the government to come and repairing us. Please, Hajarkaya.
Amen. All right, thank you so much, Danzaki from Rikos. I hope the agency that is started with this particular responsibility is actually listening, and I hope they will do the needful. Ever since I'm growing up, a lot of but the masses are complaining of bad roads. I think it's high time the government wake up to its responsibility and do the needful. There is dust everywhere in that part of Rikasa. Dust has been everywhere, and a lot of residents of that particular community are complaining. It's very, very sad for you to actually go on election day, line up and vote, and at the end of the day you are not part and parcel of that particular government because your presence is not recognized, because the needful has not been done to you. I hope the agency saddled with that responsibility will wake up to its responsibility and do the needful. With that call, I think that will be the last call I will take for the day. This is where I will draw the curtain of the program Hello at Work, and I urge you listener out there to actually keep a date with me on Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thank you so much, gentlemen, on the console. Our GSM and Al-Amin K. Bashir. Thank you so much for actually mounting the console. And thank you to those of you who actually found out time to call us in and send us text message and also comment us on our Facebook page. I say a big thank you, because without you, I wouldn't be here. I remain Rukayat Sani Ibrahim. Keep listening and watching Unity TV and Unity Radio FM. Keep listening to the voice of reason. Bye-bye.
Hello at work. Stay calm, keep hustling, and live life to the fullest.